Today I'll be talking about a very important topic, gooning. As I was watching Sinners, I realized all these characters are freaks, and it got me thinking, who's the freakiest of all time? Now, there's an important distinction that has to be made between gooners and freaks. A gooner is an individual who is perpetually engrossed in erotica, and a freak is a person who loves engaging in sexual activity and freaky conversations. They cannot control themselves when in contact with another being. We'll be focusing on freaks today. Let's start with the honorable mentions, or dishonorable, depending how you feel. Obviously, we have Mary from Sinners. Throughout the whole movie, she channeled her 0.6% blackness and talks about her pussy like she's Megan Thee Stallion. She just keeps talking about it. On top of that, she spits in Michael B. Jordan's mouth, and it's a lot of spit. Like, it's really thick. Fun fact, they filmed this scene so many times, Haley Seinfeld and Michael B. Jordan were uncomfortable. Freaky ass Ryan Coogler wanted it to keep going. Next on the list is Jiraiya. He's literally known as the pervy sage. Actually, I just got word from the higher ups, anime won't be included. There's too many freaky anime examples. Maybe I'll do it in another video. Next on the list, let's go with a classic, Johnny Bravo. And if you don't know who Johnny Bravo is, you're gonna know. Johnny Bravo was a Cartoon Network show from 1997 to 2004, and his only purpose in the show was to get girls. In the first episode, he's introduced in a zoo and immediately assaults a woman. Only 1 minute in, then he sees another girl and says, "Oh man, I dig it when chicks run." You could see what type of guy he is. Then when he finds out there's a missing gorilla, he doesn't even flinch and decides to help. This man really says, forget the other 100 men, I could 1v1 that gorilla. A 900-pound gorilla. Later on in the episode, she rejects him because he looks kind of sus. This is how most episodes go. Him doing anything for women and him never being successful. Well, at one point, a girl does spit in his face and he's into it, but she wasn't really into it. It was a bit of a misunderstanding. He doesn't really get girls like that. He often ends up looking very sus with men and animals for some reason. I don't know. Let's move on. I'm gonna give him B tier. Next on the list, we've got Quagmire from Family Guy. He is the freakiest character of all time, hands down. It comes from his mother. When she was giving birth to him, she told the doctor to put him back in and pull him out again. She did this 9 times. Then later on, when Quagmire sleeps with an underage girl and has to go to court, his mom sleeps with the judge to get him off. Yeah, she's sick. She's not okay. But as for Quagmire, he's done too many freaky and sick things. Here are the highlights, or more accurately, lowlights. He sexually assaulted a cheerleader. He tried to have sex with Meg. Ew. He'll have sex with anything. He's had sex with dead corpses. He's a pansexual. Men, women, everything. He doesn't care. Even a giraffe at one point. At least with the giraffe, it wasn't premarital. I'll give him that. And the craziest one of them all, he assaults Marge Simpson, and when Homer finds out, Quagmire murders the entire Simpson family. Yes, the whole family. There's no joke here. Apparently, it's some kind of behind-the-scene beef with the Simpsons. Very weird crash out. Oh yeah, he also has a tolerance to mace. How did the Family Guy's writers come up with this? You don't just come up with this. Like, he's immune to mace because he's got maced so many times. Last thing, he has so many kids. Half the 3rd grade is his. If you don't know your father, it could be Quagmire. That is a very freaky thought. He is easily S tier, at the tippity top. Crazy that this show also has Herbert the Pervert, a stereotypical old man that likes kids, and he has nothing on Quagmire. Next up on the list is Homelander from The Boys. Him being the most powerful being in all the Boys universe allows him to get away with a lot. But I'm not gonna let him get away with anything. He definitely has mommy issues. He was very loyal and subservient to a woman just because she acted like a mother to him. Then when she died, he got a random guy to transform into her and do some sick roleplay. I can't show any of this. This is all sick. This is all too freaky. He also likes super sex, or using his powers in bed, or out of bed, more accurate. He likes lasering women and licking their blood. Yeah, he's weird. I think it hits harder because it's all live action. Also, he looked like he got jealous of a baby. So I'm feeling a strong A tier, or a light S tier. Now, you might be wondering how I'm picking these characters. It's completely random. I started off doing a list of the freakiest of all time, but there's too many freaks in cinema, so I want this to be the start to hopefully one day find the freakiest of them all. But our last character is Catherine Trammell from Basic Instinct. It's a mystery thriller that's pretty erotic. I think she's the freakiest woman in all live action movies. Now, most of it is her aura. She just has that vibe. And the fact that I think she knows what she's doing is wrong, but she keeps doing it just because she can't help herself. She's a freak. But she likes to write complicated, erotic murder mysteries and then in her real life reenact them. So she has sex with people, ties them up, then kills them. And she's just very flirty. Her mind is always on sex. She also just gets what she wants. She really fucks the baddest bitches. She's into everything. And she's also an exhibitionist. I don't know if I said that right. But in her police interview, she isn't wearing panties and lets everyone see. It doesn't sound that freaky, but it's really an iconic scene. I feel like I sound very horny right now. I just thought about it. I think I know the number one pick. The number one freak. The number one gooner. It's Ro. He really can't help himself. He's always being horny in his videos. Even though he scripts them and he can totally remove it or not write it. But it's almost like he does it on purpose. He wants the world to know he's a freak. On top of that, there's no reason to ever make a video called "How Powerful is Venom's Tongue?" Or "Who was Tarzan's first wet dream about?" Why would you make that? Who in their right mind would make that? In conclusion, the moral of this video, I don't know, being freaky gets you no hoes. You already know Ro gets no hoes. Unless you're a girl. Catherine does get hoes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe. Please like and comment down below. Please correct me in the comments. Respectfully or not. Just comment.